All right, here we go. This is the theme. Today is the tomorrow you've been talking about. I kind of joke with a friend of mine that if you want to know about health and nutrition and diet and exercise, ask a fat guy. Because we know it all. I mean, we know about macros and carbs and proteins, and we know about intermittent fasting. We know about exercise. We know about cardio. We know about weightlifting and interval training. We know it all, but we don't do it, or I don't do it. And I'm always putting it off, and I'm gradually watching the scale get heavier and heavier. I'm 56 years old. I have a 7-year-old, and it's starting to really concern me. And so today is the tomorrow I've been talking about. And by that I mean you're always saying tomorrow I'll do this, tomorrow I'll start this, tomorrow I'll get my bills together, tomorrow I'll get my diet together, tomorrow I'll start reading my Bible, tomorrow I'm going to start. There was actually a guy in the Old Testament named Pharaoh. He was being plagued because he was refusing to obey God and let his people go. And one day there was a plague of frogs. And man, he couldn't stand it. There were frogs in his carpet, frogs in his bed, frogs in his cabinets, frogs everywhere. And he called for Moses, and Moses came to him and he says, "What?" And he says, "I need you to get rid of these frogs." And Moses said, "When?" And believe it or not, the guy said tomorrow. And that just blows me away. I wouldn't understand why you would say tomorrow. I would say right now. But we always want to put things off until tomorrow. So I guess Pharaoh made a choice to live one more night with the frogs when he could have been set free right then. And man, as silly as that is, what this struggle that I've been dealing with, I think is kind of silly too, because I have all the information. I was actually just looking at buying a weight loss program and a plan, and I don't have anything against those, but I honestly don't think that there was going to be one thing in there that I've never read before. I have books over there on a shelf from Men's Fitness on how to lose belly fat and how to exercise and what to eat and ab exercises and everything. I've had gastric bypass surgery. It did work for a while. I've name every diet, man. Everything from the potato diet to the keto diet to the carnivore diet to the cabbage soup diet to counting calories. She's everything. But you know what? The book of James says that for a man to know right and not to do it, for him it is a sin. So today I repent. I'm turning away from it. And I'm going to begin to eat right, exercise, and cut the head off this giant. I weighed today, and I'll show you a little video of that here in a minute. I weighed earlier. I took a video of it. All right. Today is the tomorrow I've been talking about. I'm fixing to weigh on the scale. Yesterday was Halloween. That's my excuse. Here we go. £152. God, sucks. I'm going to keep things simple. If you want to follow me, that's great. If you want to cheer me on, that's great. My wife's already warned me about doing this. She goes, you're going to run into trolls. You're going to run into people that are going to say stuff. People are brutal. People are mean. Hey, I've already heard everything, I think, my whole life. So here we are, 352 pounds. It is November the 1st, 2024. I'm going to keep this simple. I'm going to let you know what I'm doing. And we're going to see what happens. So I really hope that people do watch and kind of keep me accountable. If I don't post a video, start slamming my page, asking where they're at, because I've done similar things before.